little-known musical fact about you, Leo?
I wrote Dreaming for Cliff Richard. It was a big hit in 1981. Yeah. How about that?
Oh, there you go. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
If you were in a band, what would your band name be?
What would my band be? The Soarettes, probably. I don't know. Leo Line. Yeah, line. That could work. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Small orchestra, yeah, the Leo 9.
The Leo 9. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I like that. That's even better every time. Slick cameraman.
Oh, yeah, I know. I don't bring him along with me for others.
Absolutely.
Right. Worst fashion statement you ever made?
Oh my God! I had my hair in a ponytail. I had it straightened, and it's quite long, you know. And I had it straightened, and it was really long at the back, and I had it relaxed. You know, when it goes, they take all the curls. So it's naturally curly like this. So I had it all straightened, but like halfway through the show, it was always going to bounce out. So it was a disaster. It looked good for a while, but I suppose it was in those Michael Jackson times, you know, with Bad and all of that. So I was in the leather jacket and the hair kind of pulled back like this. It looked pretty cool, but only for the first 5 minutes of the show, so I stopped it. And that was bad fashion. We wore a lot of bad fashion, so you can just check all the videos.
Well,
Look at those yellow pants and all.
I remember that.
There were crimes of fashion. Absolutely.
If you had written a song by another artist, what would you choose? What song would you?
A great song that I would have written. Anything by Jimmy Webb. I love Jimmy Webb. You know, so by the time I get to Phoenix, you know, Galveston, Wichita Lineman, Highwayman, they're all my kind of songs. I love songs that are stories, and that's what I try to do in my songs. So I'm always trying to sort of write stories, and I think lyrics are important. I grew up with Bob Dylan. He was my idol.
Yeah.
So I think words are important.
Yeah.
And so it would have to be a wordy song.
Yeah.
And anything by Jimmy Webb, he's a hero.
Fantastic.
If you see me getting smaller, I'm leaving. What a line.
That's fantastic. I do agree with you. I think lyrics make a song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And finally, which modern music act do you think would have done well back in the 80s?
Would have done well? Which modern music? There's a few. I think Rick would have been good in the 80s. And he probably was, actually, already, wasn't he? But I think of him as a current actor. I don't know. Maybe that Sam... What's his name? Sam Smith. He would have been very good, because I think the material of the time would have suited him, with beats and rhythm and things like that. With that voice, rather like this, what's going on now with Jimmy. Yeah, he's got a sweet voice, really good. I think Ed Sheeran probably would have been good as well.
Do you know what? People have come up with some real corkers today, and that's
that's good.
one.
Ed Sheeran would have been a good traditional artist of those days. Yeah.
Okay. And what is it about that you love about Rewind?
I love the vibe with the audience. You know, they're all seeing their favourite act, and you know, amazingly, they kind of shuffle in. The real fans of Jimmy will shuffle in past the Leo Sayer ones. The Leo Sayer ones will go back. They'll be replacing the Snap fans that came in, and I love that they're all kind of the way they all work together, the fans, because they might be dedicated to their one act, but they kind of appreciate everything, and that's really good. That's really cool. And of course, the atmosphere backstage, we're all seeing each other. That's something else as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? I hadn't thought about the rotation of the bands.
No, it is. It's an amazing thing. We were at a show the other day on the Isle of Wight, similar kind of show. Paul Young was on, and From the Jam, which is Bruce Foxton and the guys. And the Jam, a very different act to me, but they were on just before me. And I was watching them play and absolutely loving what they're doing. I thought it was amazing. I was actually really scared. How the fuck do I follow that? I mean, you know, because they're just amazing. The energy and the fans go, yeah, and everything going underground. And I've got to follow with You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. And I'm thinking, how am I going to do that? But then, beautifully, all the Jam fans moved back and all the Leo fans came in. And it was so beautifully done. And afterwards I was chatting to Jam fans. They were saying, you were actually really good, mate.
Aww.
And it was really nice. And that's what happens at festivals like this. It brings people together. So, I don't know, just think if they could do festivals with black people on the street in America and police forces. You know, festivals do bring people together. And they do link people together. And I think, wonderful thing. I mean, hey, look at it. After apartheid finished, the people behind Nelson Mandela had a huge concert to celebrate, and they put all the white acts and the black acts together, and I thought that was a wonderful thing to do. So, you know, festivals can actually mellow people out and bring them together. Often do.
Yeah. That's a really good thought. I think we'll leave it on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you so much.